What goes on, guys? We're back here again with another custom action figure review, and today I'm going to be showcasing my custom Conan the Barbarian. The only figure that you'll need for this, really, depending on what the accessories you have, is the new Masters of the Universe Revelations He-Man. That's all I used for this, and then I took the parts from other figures, but I'll go into that a little bit more. But there's different solutions for what you can do for him. So taking the sword out of his hand for right now. We'll go back to that in a minute. I just had to use the head from He-Man, unfortunately, because I didn't have the right skin tone to paint it. It's a little rough on the hairline because of the stupid glue that I used, but I can clean it up. I just forgot to before the video. Painted his eyebrows black and then cut a scar into there, put some blood on his forehead. And I took the hair from the Diamond Select Mighty Thor, the one with the giant hammer swivel effect part, and took that, glued that on here, made it black, and yeah, now he's got the long, flowy barbarian hair. Moving down the body here, I did a black wash over the whole thing to give the dirty effect because Conan does not shower. And I got my razor and cut into the chest and the side, and everywhere you see cuts, they are not just painted, they are sculpted in there. Well, I guess cut in there, because they're cuts. So I have some on the back here, a little bit of blood splatter. I just took a strap from a Star-Lord figures bag. I think the Diamond Select comic book Star-Lord, took the strap from there and then glued it onto his bicep, which looks fine and doesn't impede anything. I took a gold marker paint pen and did gold over the belt, and I took the bands from a Marvel, like a Captain Marvel figure, and put them on there, and then painted those gold as well. And they look pretty good. And then I did a wash over them so that they kind of look a little bit dirty like the rest of them. Going down, you get a cut in the thigh there. And I didn't really do much to the boots. I put a little bit of a black wash in there, but they already had like a dark wash over it, so it wasn't bad. So yeah, you could figure out like different hair for him, like just find long hair. But I used the Mighty Thor one. I wish I could find a whole different head and then maybe paint it one day and get a better, like, more sculpted head for him, but for right now this is fine. And then the only other thing I did was I took the sword from the Thanos Build-A-Figure Waves Hercules and I painted it with blood splatter, which looks really cool in my opinion. He's a savage. You got to get some of that on there. I also did a dark wash on the hilt, but it doesn't really show that well. And he holds it very, very nicely. I feel like it was the best sword for him. I should have put silver over the sword first to give him that, to give it more of a silvery effect, like a chrome effect, but I kind of forgot to do that. But yeah, I mean, the articulation all works the same. So his head only moves upwards that much, down that much, rotate 360, and then, you get a little bit of pivot. The diaphragm joint will still crunch forward that much, back that much. Not really no tilt at the upper torso. You do get a waist swivel, really tight. Shoulders both still move up all the way. They both move down all the way. Rotate 360, bicep swivel with double jointed elbows here. And the wrist swivel and hinge. I wish he had a vertical hinge, but I wish the He-Man had a vertical hinge too. I also put a little bit of blood on the knuckles, like he's, been beaten things. I think that looks pretty cool. Then the hips will move outwards that much. They go down all the way. He'll kick forward that far, back that far, upper thigh cut with a nice cut in it. Double jointed knees that move all the way back. This whole guy's pinless. Shin swivel, ankles move down, up, and a pivot. So all the articulation is still there from the regular He-Man. I have a review of him and the entire first wave of the Masters of the Universe Revelations figures up on my channel, including Battle Cat and Skelegod. So if you haven't watched those, please be sure to go check those out as well. But yeah, I'm very proud of this custom. it was a simple custom, and it just came to my head one day. I was looking at my He-Man, and I was like, man, that looks like Conan. I'm going to make it Conan. And I went ahead and made it Conan the Barbarian. If I was to rate this on like how successful I feel like I was, I'd give it about a 9. Like, not out of like, you know, oh man, I'm the best customizer ever. No, I don't look at it like that. I just look at it as how successful my own work was from my own point of view. I'm more than happy to hear criticism and take suggestions from people. I love hearing that. The only reason I think it's great is everything is fine to me except the face. I like the hair. I wouldn't change anything about the body at all. I think the weapon is really nice. It's just the face still has that goofy little smile. I wish that I could have changed that with like an alternate head from He-Man, because I don't really like the fact that he's smiling. Conan does not smile. I don't think I've ever seen a book where he is smiling. So I would rather have an angry face on there. But that was kind of a complaint that I had with the He-Man figure in general. So whatever. Other than that, I'm really happy with how this turned out. But I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Do you guys think it turned out good? And let me know if you plan on doing this now, because that would be really cool if I gave somebody the idea to go make a Conan the Barbarian, because I don't think any company has given us a really good Conan. That's my opinion. I don't have any. You know, maybe I got to get my hands on one, but you know, I think Super 7's was not very good looking. Honestly, you know what? To be fair, I can't really think of any other company that did a Conan the Barbarian. So let me know if I'm missing any. I only need one Conan the Barbarian, and that's him right here. I might get another one of these He-Mans and do a custom Kazar, because I just got my, I don't want to say custom, but I got a 2-scale saber-toothed tiger from the toy show that I just recently went to. Like a 6-inch scale Smilodon, or like a 6-inch scale saber-toothed tiger as a Zabu. So it'd be cool to have a Kazar to go with it. And I mean, this He-Man body really works for a Kazar too. So I'll have to look into that, but I think that's all I got for today. If you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Did I do a good job on this? I think I did, but, you know, tell me if I didn't. And if I did, let me know that too. So, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Much, much appreciated. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next review. Peace.